All right, we got a fun one lined up for you today. We're going to be doing some voiceovers for a very important character that you'll encounter at some point during our game. Our game dev team has been hard at work designing these different, really exciting item shop interactions. If you do manage to come out with a dub within the first boss fight, then you'll have an opportunity to actually buy some weapon upgrades from this character. And so what we need to do today is do some voiceovers for that vendor interaction. So making it clear to the player when they're entering his item shop, what different weapons they're purchasing, and then when they're leaving the item shop. And we want to make these interactions fun and unique. I think back to how satisfying the World of Warcraft interactions are with the vendors.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
What can I do for you? Hello. Have a good one.
For these voiceovers, I had a couple different ideas I was thinking of just off the cuff. One, the cowboy friend that you encounter, he's a bit of a smaller, skinny looking cowboy. So I thought it'd be fun for him to have a very over-exaggerated deep voice. And then secondly, a couple nights ago, I rewatched The Big Lebowski, which has Sam Elliott in it.
Hey, man.
Howdy do, dude.
And to me, that guy encapsulates perfectly what a true cowboy is. So I thought it'd be fun to inject my own influence on his voice and see what we come up with. So the first thing we're going to want to do is just familiarize ourselves with the footage that Andy, our lead game dev, had sent over about the vendor shop interaction with our good cowboy friend here. So this is what it looks like after you beat the boss. So first thing you have an option to do is just press F to open up the vendor shop here. And then you can scroll through a couple different weapon options to purchase with your doubloons. And then you can press E to purchase or F to close the shop. So nice and straightforward, really clean here. So we want a couple different variations for the greeting for opening up the shop. We want 3 purchase sound effects for the different weapons, and then some variations for closing down the shop. We're probably looking at around 8 to 10 total sound effects.
Jesus.
So for opening up the shop and the greeting variations, a couple different phrases I was thinking about was howdy partner, of course. Take a gander at these here guns here. And then something like, what can I do for you there? This is where we need to channel our inner Sam Elliott. So I need to warm up a little bit and drop a couple pitches here before I record my voice. So if we're trying to do Sam Elliott, we're probably going to be somewhere around this range here. Want a little more Western cowboy in there, so we're going to throw a little bit of that zap. All right, let's try and do a howdy partner.
Howdy, partner.
All right, that'll do.
No, he's not a musician.
I know. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm not worthy. And so behind that voice, I just want a little bit of texture. Since this is an armory, I want to do a very short anvil sound. And then just some simple coins in the background, nothing too crazy. And then to give my voice a little bit more 2D retro feel, threw on a couple plugins, pitched my voice down a tiny bit, added some RC20 retro color, and then just a small reverb at the end. And so for the others, after a couple attempts, I came up with 3 other variations, just threw on some very simple background textures. This is what we came up with.
Can I help you out with something? What can I do for you there, cowboy? Take a gander at these here guns.
And the reason why we want these variations is if the player opens up the item shop, closes it, opens it, closes it, we don't want them to get hit with the same greeting every time. It's just going to sound super repetitive and annoying. So this gives the game some nice flexibility in the event that they need to come back to the item shop. Next thing we want to do is the weapon purchase effects. So starting with the shotgun, I thought a cool phrase might be, "Dat and there's a shotgun double barrel."
Dat and there's a shotgun double barrel.
And we can do some cool textures behind it where when I say shotgun, each start of the syllable has the reload. And then while the voice is playing, we can have some shells hitting the floor. So this is the reload sound effect I designed a little while ago.
Dat and there's a shotgun double.
Then we can layer that with just a simple purchase confirmation.
Dat and there's a shotgun.
And then I want another confirmation when the double barrel hits. And then just 2 impact sounds and then some shells hitting the floor.
Dat and there's a shotgun double barrel.
For the SMG purchase, the phrase I had in mind was, be careful with that SMG there. Don't be spraying and praying on me.
Careful with that SMG now. Don't be spraying and praying on me.
And with a couple effects added.
Be careful with that SMG now. Don't be spraying and praying on me.
Then for some background textures, we have an SMG reload, an SMG fire, a couple sounds I designed a little while ago.
Be careful with that SMG now. Don't be spraying and praying on me.
And then a couple gear purchase confirmations, a few impacts, and then this whoosh at the end.
Be careful with that SMG now. Don't be spraying and praying on me.
And now we're going to wrap it up with a couple different variations of exiting the shop. So here's what we got for that.
Be seeing you around. Here now. Farewell.
All right, we're going to wrap here for the sake of time on video. I still need to do the sniper purchase as well as scrolling through the items. So we'll get those done and then ship those over to Andy and Eric so that they can get those implemented in the game. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the sounds. Did I nail it?
That's marvelous.
Did I fail it?
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like, your opinion, man.
If you haven't already, feel free to hit that like, subscribe button. It really does help the channel out, guys. And we'd love to keep the latest and greatest content coming your way. Made it this far? Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next video.
Get you later on down the trail.